everyone, it's Christy here today, and I'm here with a very special process video. My friend Tara and I are doing a Labor Day collaboration, and you saw the inspiration piece there at the beginning. Lots of pinks and blues and flamingos. So we're going to go with that theme. This is our second collaboration together, and we had some feedback from our first collaboration that people would like us to use a similar color scheme and similar products. So we decided to go with a mood board along with rub-ons and sewing. So you'll see us use those three things, and we'll see what our layouts look like. I'm excited to see Tara's layout. So this is my layout, and just like our last collaboration, for some reason I have an insert with this one as well, and so that's why you see so many cards and photos on your screen right now. I have the Design A, and then I cut down a Design A page protector for my insert as well. So you'll see lots of extra photos and cards. So I'm starting with my title card. I have some flamingo paper there. That's from the Dear Lizzie paper pack. And I'm using some ephemera from the Cute Girl collection, some rub-ons from Amy Tangerine, and this paper clip that I got in a Happy Mail swap. Well, not swap, she just sent it to me. Happy Mail from Sarah McClellan. So I'm just layering those two pieces of ephemera onto the flamingo paper. I backed the frame with some white cardstock, and I also put the rub-on some white cardstock as well, just so that it pops a little bit more. And a little bit later I'll do some sewing off camera on the title card. I left all my sewing till the end and off camera because no one needs to see me sew it, because I make so many errors, and I'm actually a little disappointed in my sewing skills this time around because I really messed up, but I'm really probably the only one that will notice, like, when viewing an album, but it's not too bad. But yeah, sewing's a little bit tricky for me, especially on paper. I don't know if I just don't have the tension right, but so anyway, I added some chipboard alphas. They're I don't know what they're called, but they're kind of like I don't know how you would describe them, but I really like them. And then I use some of those pink Amy Tangerine thickers. And now I'm working on this filler card. I have quite a few filler cards in this layout, just to bring in some more of the colors and embellishments. And when I saw that I was going to have lots of filler cards, I knew that I wanted to do a card all about what kind of Nora's little catchphrases right now. So things that Nora says like all the time. And when I had the idea for this card, it actually was inspired by an acrylic piece that I have from Studio Calico that says "Nope." Do you think that I could find it when I went to go do this layout? I looked and I looked and I looked, and I could not find it anywhere. So instead, I'm just using thickers. I'm using some of these chipboard stickers from an older Dear Lizzie collection. And then at the bottom there is a chipboard piece that says "Quoted," and that's from Allie Edwards. I think it's from the Read Story Kit. So I added that in as well. So things that she's saying right now are "oh gosh," and I must say that all the time, and then "oh goodness" as well. So there was a goodness rub-on, so that worked perfectly. So I'm just mixing thickers and stickers and rub-ons with my own handwriting, just to add in a bunch of phrases that she says. So I play around with it quite a bit, and I really love the way it turned out. I love this paper. It's from the Cute Girl collection by Crate Paper. It's so pretty, all the different colors, and I thought it worked really well to bring in some of the blues from the inspiration piece. So other things she's saying are "good job," which worked perfectly for this layout as well. We went to this kind of It's called Shaker's Family Fun Center, but they have go-karts and mini golf and laser tag and bouncy houses and an arcade. And we went there for my dad's birthday. He wanted to go go-karting, so we went there. It was pretty awesome. But when we played mini golf, Nora just would help, but she would say, good job, and she would just like, after everyone's hit, she would say, good job. So I like that that's included as well, just to tell an extra part of the story. So for right now, that card is in that spot on the insert, but I do end up switching it with another filler card a little bit later. Alright, so now I'm working on this card. This 3x4 is actually from a cut apart sheet, also from the Cute Girl collection, and I just cut it out. I really like the pattern and the colors, but I wasn't pairing it with any photos of sisters, so I wanted to cover up the word sisters, so I just used this wood veneer glittery heart from Paige Evans, her first collection. I can't remember what it's called right now. And some tiny word stickers and another rub-on. And I just make a little cluster there. And I believe I do a little bit of sewing on that card later as well, just to bring in some more sewing as into the layout. I worked on that photo in the top right hand corner of my dad and my brother on the go-karts. I changed that up totally a little bit later on. Again, I tried to use a piece of ephemera from the Cute Girl collection, but it's just a little bit too muted of a color for me when I look at the layout all together, so I end up changing that. I like the sentiment. It says stay wild, but it just doesn't work with the overall look of the layout afterwards. So at the beginning of my spread, I adhered down 2 of those little cards onto a 3x4 that's from the Family Fun Center, so like the arcade card and the attraction card, which let us get into like mini golf and onto the go-karts and things. So you're supposed to recycle those on your way out, but I took them with me because I wanted to include them in my layout, and I think the colors work really well with the spread as well. We also went to the zoo this week. I was feeling really brave, and I went to the zoo alone with both girls. So I had Adeline in the carrier and Nora in the stroller, and my goal was just to get there and to be there for half an hour because we have season passes, so we can go whenever we want, but or yearly passes, I should say. And so we went, and we were there for like almost 3 hours, which was amazing to me that we actually did it. And yeah, I'm proud of myself. Like, and lots of people stopped me and like told me how brave I was for going outside with both of them. So that was pretty funny to me as well. But anyways, I'm using another rub-on for this photo of my daughter and my dog. She's really into my dog right now and giving him treats and chasing him around. And thankfully, he's a really good sport about it. But yeah, so that's the first side, and now we're on to the second side. Again, you'll see the back side of the insert there to the left. And this yellow card is also from the cut apart sheet from Cute Girl, and it says over the rainbow, which is really cute, but I decided to cover it up. I mostly just wanted the yellow of the card, so I add the little girl, which is so adorable, and then some candles from the Dear Lizzie chipboard sticker set, just because it's for my dad's birthday. All of the photos on the insert were from my dad's birthday, and I use some glitter thickers to put the number 60. I end up switching that in just a little bit, but I really love the way that card turns out. It's so cute. And then I'm using another rub-on for this photo of my husband and I. Again, I kind of switch up that photo a little bit later. But I've had this acetate overlay in my collection for quite some time, and it's from Studio Calico as well. It says yeah. So the colors, the bright pink worked really well, and like I said, I had lots of filler cards, lots of space to fill, and so I decided that would look really nice layered on top of that green paper. I took the green from the stripy paper on the front side, so that's where the green comes from. It's not in the inspiration piece, but I still think it looks really good with the bright pink. So now it says, yeah, 60, and that's the card that I end up switching with the quote card in a little while. So this side of the spread came together pretty quick. You'll notice that I do take some extra time at the end of the video to make sure that everything looks balanced and coordinated. So yeah, I'm adding this flamingo piece that's from the My Mind's Eye on Trend 2 embellishment pack. Again, I don't think I've ever used a flamingo in my life, but it's in the inspiration piece and we kind of just rolled with it because I should have mentioned the flamingos tie in as well, because on the zoo pictures on the other side, Nora's in front of some flamingos and she's wearing a flamingo outfit, so that's kind of why we went with the flamingos as well. It was just kind of a happy accident that way, and I love that picture. I think it's so adorable. So I'll probably do like a 12 by 12 layout of that photo as well, I think. Just starting to get back into 12 by 12s. It's been a long time since I've done 12 by 12 or traditional scrapbooking, so that's kind of fun and really kind of scary too. I'm so used to doing Project Life that it's hard. I find it way easier to embellish and decorate like one 4 by 6 card than a 12 by 12. So it's definitely a learning experience for me, but I'm enjoying doing it. So I just layered up some circles, wanted to bring the flamingo paper to this side of the layout as well. So I do some circles on that top right hand corner card and use a little chipboard piece that says sweet, and then I add the word girl using those stickers. If you've watched any of my videos before, if I bring in an embellishment or a thicker or alpha, I like to use it more than one time. I did use a ton of different alphas on that quoted card, and I didn't bring all of them in again, but for the most part, they're all in there. So that's both sides done, and now I'm just going back and making sure that it looks alright all together. So it's quite a lot of finicking around and just making sure that I like the way it looks. Like I mentioned before, I'm going to switch this card up. So I just used a chipboard piece and put the sticker woohoo on there just to cover up the sentiment that was already in there. And then I used some of those puffy heart stickers that are from Fancy Pants, I think. And I wanted to bring in some more of the glitter thickers, but I could only spell certain things at this point, so try to do race, but I just don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way that the two embellishment clusters are on opposite sides of the card, and there's really no way of bringing them all together, so I opt just to use the chipboard piece and the tiny word sticker in that bottom right hand corner. So now what am I doing? Oh, I'm just adding some journaling. The labels that I'm using for my journaling are from Studio Calico, their Color Theory line, and I just ordered like a 20 pack, so like 20 different colors, I think. Maybe it's not quite 20 sheets, but quite a lot, and I really like using those on my pages just to add some journaling. So now I'm just doing a tiny embellishment on this card of my dog, and I find this wood veneer piece that is also from the Paige Evans line. And so because I used one on the left hand side, I want to bring it into the right hand side and just do a little bit of a cluster there and put a letter B for Bam Bam. And that's pretty much it for embellishments and stuff. I think. Let's see. I'm getting frustrated at this point because I just want to be finished. It took me a long time to be able to sit down and do this layout. My battery died, baby kept waking up, all kinds of stuff like that. So it was kind of a tricky one to do, I guess, just because I didn't have the time. But I really do love the way it turned out. That one filler card there beside the girl, that's an acetate piece from the Cute Girl collection. I just stapled it on there and used the chipboard, a chipboard piece that says details to cover that up. And it's really simple, but I like the way it looks. And then I just decided that this side of the layout needed some more rub-ons, so I do some more of those just under this journaling card, and that's my last thing. So I'm really happy with the colors. I'm happy with the way the filler card turned out with all the quotes. It's a bit of a haphazard layout for me. There's a lot going on, I recognize that, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Check out Tara's video. I'll have her link in the description box below. And let us know what you want to see from us for next time. We'll probably try to do one, probably Canadian Thanksgiving or maybe closer to Halloween. So if you let us know what you want to see, we'll definitely take that into consideration. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have an awesome long weekend. Bye.